Dropping frames? No, no frames. 10, we're 49 frames per second? 30 frames per second? We're live? We're doing it. Yes, indeed. We're 1080p in it. I'm here in Easton, Connecticut. It's Mark Pires with Discover Connecticut and Open House Central. You know, this is day 2, and this property's been on since. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. Have a great day, okay? Rest of your weekend. So activity has picked up. It is insane right now. People are coming in and out, and I'm hoping to be able to share some positive news with you. So guys, I just want you to understand, this is a very, very difficult time for anyone who wants to buy a home in Connecticut. And you're probably saying, well, why? What's the big deal, Mark? I want to buy a house, I'll just get a house. Okay, where? Huh? Where are the houses? There are none. 6 houses in Easton, Connecticut right now, this being one of them. But as you guys can see, this place is absolutely stunning. Totally done. Let's put on the fireplace. I just want to show you, it works. Fireplace action over here. Give it to me. Oh, I don't want to go to 95 degrees. What are we doing? Just go to like 70. Ooh, there we go. How does that look? Huh? There we go. I like wood burning fireplaces. We got one of those too. You got one downstairs wood burning. Up here, guest fireplace, keeping the entire family room warm. Kitchen is absolutely stunning, right? Move my key box over here. So how's everybody doing out there? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Welcome to the Mark Pires Show here, Discover Connecticut in Easton. And you know, the whole concept here is to go live every day from somewhere in Connecticut and showcase these communities, the small businesses, the 400 years of history under our feet, and of course the real estate market, which, as you know, the real estate market is absolutely out of control because of the lack of inventory. We are a supply and demand world. Without supply, demand goes up and so does the price. So anyway, hello.
Interrupt your shot.
Oh no, you're fine. I keep the camera away from all people while they're going by, just so you can have your privacy. Hey kids. It's a great place, right?
Oh. Very nice.
You should make sure you share. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. If you could quickly sign in and then go walk through the house. If you have any questions, let me know.
Now, what are we supposed to do with this one?
That one's just so you know the information. You have my contact info. It says I did my job. They've changed a lot of regulations in Connecticut, well, all over the nation. Not really for good reason in Connecticut, but it happens, so. Let's bring you over here. Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thanks for coming. Mark.
Ryan Hopscotch.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming. Guys, Ryan, another fellow Coldwell Banker agent here. This is Discover Connecticut you're on right now.
Cool. Nice.
So, how's it going?
Doing good.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, my parents live in central Connecticut, but are considering moving
Oh,
to the area.
wow. Awesome.
My wife and I were right on Sport Hill Road. So,
Oh, you are?
So yeah, they're...
That would be ideal for you. Be like
Right?
right around the corner. Yeah.
Totally.
How's business?
Good.
Yeah? If you could find property, right?
Town are you from?
I live in Fairfield, but I New Canaan agent for 15 years, but then with COVID, I just decided to walk to work in Fairfield instead of,
Oh, nice.
you know what I mean? Getting in the car every day for 40 minutes
Oh, yeah.
each way. Well, it's more than that, right?
What year was this made, built?
Well, the renovation was all just done, so it's basically a brand new house at this point. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. You guys can sign in and then just make your way around. Let me know if you have any questions.
In the floor?
It's all central hot air and central air. So it's you've got hydro air here, but it's not radiant heat. No,
It's not radiant.
I don't believe
It's all
so.
these pipes down there.
Oh, I'll have to check then. I'll have to check. 'Cause if you saw it, then it's got to be radiant. You're right, because I know what
It
radiant
says
looks
the
like, and
room.
you do
It
too.
says the room.
Oh, okay. So then you know what? Then maybe that would make
that's
sense. You'd have radiant for the heat, and then central air through all the ducts.
Right.
I'll confirm that though. I'll get my client on the phone. Another reason why it's good to have a full list of all of the updates in a house. This was listed very quickly, so we didn't have a chance to do that. How you guys doing? Good, thanks so much for coming. You guys aren't on, this just follows me around. But yeah. if you have any questions, just feel free to shoot them out to me while you're walking through. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You guys from the area?
Yeah, Trump, just like 5 minutes.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. I'll just actually shut this off because I know people don't like it. Guys, we're doing a live here, but not everybody wants to be on camera. I just love to be on camera, as you know. So I stay out of the way. Let everybody do their thing and see the house. Let's see. Trying to put two deals together right now in the moment. That's what we do here. Mark Pires, Discover, Connecticut. Let's see. I want to see if we're live. We should be. We should actually be rolling smooth here for the first time. Let's see. No! Let's see. Yes, we're good. I thought the audio was maybe off for a second there. We're good. So, guys, officially, Discover, Connecticut. '90 Marsh, Easton. You guys see the fireplace over here? Right? Oh, goodness. You know, modern amenities here in Easton, Lower Easton. You're just a stone's throw from everything that Easton has to offer. Well, there's really not a lot in Easton. That's why you want to be in Lower Easton so you can get to Fairfield, you can get to Trumbull. You can go really to all these other great towns that have downtowns, that have different locations for you. Let's see.
Really nice.
It's nice, right? Just need the right family, right, to just value it, essentially. So where have you been for the last forever?
East Hampton since 2011.
Oh, okay. So you've been actually out east for a while now, just over there, though.
We're retired teachers from the Catskills, New York State.
Wow. Okay.
And so we had a house there in 2005 in Connecticut, Colchester. Then we got a place on Lake Pocatapog, so we have it right on the lake.
Oh, wow.
So, but our daughter, who lives in town, is going to move to Florida, and the grandkids, girls, one's graduating high school, the other one's nursing in Florida. So we might lose them. But we've got our two sons, Norwalk and Ryan, in
So you could somehow wedge yourself around or in between them. You could still be.
No, this is it. It's going to be, because the other ones are going to be in Florida. So
you're gonna have to get on a plane. Got to get on a plane to see the Florida family.
oh boy, this is fancy.
Oh yeah.
How old is you?
Yes, a little. It's like I have my own director.
That's something. This is yours?
Yeah.
I used to do videotaping with my students.
Oh, you did?
Make plays and movies.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I use. I'm basically live every day of the year, and then I broadcast different shows. But I do a show called Discover Connecticut. This is a part of it.
I could have a travel book.
Oh, really?
It's called the Connecticut 169 Club.
Oh, wow.
1,000 copies. You should get it.
That's interesting. It'd be interesting for the show. The show's about highlighting the communities, the small businesses, and the 400 years of history under our feet, and then also my real estate business. So the idea is to bring more people to Connecticut by highlighting this community like no one's ever seen it before. So it's the first hyper-local social media show in Fairfield County.
You'd want to be interested in this one. It's the #1 travel book for Connecticut.
Connecticut 169 Club.
Yeah, it's a passport book where they go to stamp or sign.
Oh, no way.
And there's a little history, interesting places for every town.
That's really cool.
Pages.
This would be an interesting thing to highlight.
Show.
Yeah, it'd be a cool thing to highlight, especially going from place to place to do the stamping.
I'll get you a book.
You have one in the car?
Yeah.
Guys, can you believe this? When you're here and Marty Podscotch comes out, he's got a book for you, Connecticut 169. Is that because there's 169 towns? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I did 39 of Rhode Island
Wow.
and the Adirondacks.
So my concept was to create that for every town in the state for Discover Connecticut. So each week, I would be, not each week, but constantly new content that showcased the community. Which one?
To the towns?
Yeah, and I film live. And then I'll walk into businesses. And
Well, you know what? Channel 12 does that.
do they?
Channel 12, Lori Goliath, I go with her.
Okay.
And every week she does a different town.
Okay, so she's
Are
still
you-
on my idea.
Are you on Channel 12?
No, they don't know about me. I've tried to reach out to them, but they don't. I said, why don't you let me go out and just do Discover
You
Connecticut
get a
for you?
book.
All right, sounds good. You see that? You never know who you're going to run into, especially here at 90 Marsh Road, Easton. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Awesome seeing you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming by.
What year was the original house built?
Let's see what we got on here. I shouldn't say the original here. I thought it was 70s.
Oh, sorry, I see it now, 62. Okay.
Oh, 62, okay,
The
yeah.
total square footage, is that counting the basement?
Yes, so because there's no below grade, essentially everything's, it looks like it, but then it's all above grade, so, yeah, and then they finished all the basements, so we're not really sure how to, so whatever number there, it's all inclusive. Yeah, yeah.
The attic, is it, I could stand in there? I don't want to, I'm just.
You could take a look, I haven't been up there, but you could take a look if you want.
I don't want
No, go ahead, no problem, yeah. I would say it's probably a walk-up because this was all, or it's probably maybe half, because this was all part and they just cut away the roof. This was an 8-foot ceiling originally.
they did, okay.
So it's probably similar to what you would see right here. But you should go up and take a peek.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, when you're doing it, we're actually live here. We're broadcasting live without an issue. This is pretty awesome. Let's just make sure we're good. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's amazing. You got to show that to the camera before. And can you sign that for me?
Sure.
Guys, look at this. Connecticut 169 Club. There are 169 towns in the state. Do you know I didn't even know that until you said it? And I was like asking you the question.
So what you do is you go around, here's Greenwich, I had a local person write the history, interesting
Thank you so
places-
much for coming. Have a great day, okay? Let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Interesting places to visit. So you go, you meet somebody, get it signed, keep track in the back of the book.
Nice, okay.
And if you get to all of them, you get, here's a sticker for you. These are all the authors I've had,
Wow.
local people. And we have a luncheon every year. Give the Leatherman Award
Ooh.
at a luncheon. We had it at Guilford Mooring this past year. Before that, Gelston House. Every year we go to a different town.
That's fantastic.
Restaurant.
You know what I think would be, guys, what do you think about if I did a Connecticut 169 Club complete video series where we go one by one and get this stamped and then follow Marty's exact game plan here and just go through all the details? Because you know what I have with this? Yeah, it should be right here.
I'll sign it to you. What's your name again?
Mark.
All right.
If you, what's interesting about that, is I actually have a teleprompter app. So I can say what I want.
I need your card.
I know, I should have it. Here, grab this here. My info's right on there on the bottom.
We'll keep
So,
in touch.
yeah, absolutely, we'll chat. But I love this concept, especially, and we're in the same boat here. We're trying to,
8,000 sold.
8,000. Unbelievable.
Number one.
Listen, there's definitely a crossover here, especially if while I'm doing the episodes, if I can give a link to this or
I've been
something.
on Channel 8, Channel 3.
Well, I may have to pick your brain and figure out how they'll have me on their show too, you know? Hey, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by. Enjoy your Sunday. Guys, how cool is this? Connecticut 169 Club. I want to see what this is about over here. Let's just open up a page. Bridgeport. Let's go to Easton. Let's see what it says about Easton. We're here, you know, Easton. We're here in Easton, Connecticut right now. It's Mark Pires, Discover Connecticut. And I just met Marty Podscotch, who gave me this book, which he actually wrote. Martin Podscotch, he signed it for me, which is really awesome. You see? Pretty sweet. I guess I lost myself there. I don't know what happened. What are we doing? Over here. I'm over here. Still following me? No, I guess not. So, Martin Podscotch came by, Connecticut 369 Club, or 169 Club. I'm thinking about actually doing this, getting out and going location by location, and seeing if we can uncover more about the state of Connecticut. What makes this town, this state, such an awesome place to live. Do I have? There we go. So, officially, this is open house number 2. Activity. Oh, goodness. We've had enough of it through today. I would say that. People coming down, checking out the house, walking around. Any questions out there? I'm going to see if I can log into social media platforms and see if anybody wants to talk about the house, or if you have any questions about real estate, about the market, about Easton, about any town in Lower Fairfield County, we could talk about it. But remember to keep me in mind whenever you need to buy or sell. There's a differentiator. That is the Discover Connecticut platform and constant content creation. So why do you do it, Mark? I just like to create content. And you guys should want more content. Get new content on a daily. I'm giving it to you. Let's see, are we... I'm looking for any questions that may be coming through. I'm going to go over to YouTube real quick. We're on YouTube Live, I think. Yes, we are. We're on Discover Connecticut Live as well on YouTube. Let's just see if it's working. Where's the audio? Wait, this isn't right. Is this right? Oh, there we go. Now this is Discover Connecticut. Let's just see if it's working. Guys, it's working. Where's the audio? Barella says it works. Is this a remodel? Oh, here we go. Trish Killing's asking, is this a remodel? No. Yes, this is a total remodel. Every single thing has been redone in this house. Absolutely stunning, the finishes. But my favorite detail of all is this 2-story family room. Open up the ceiling. I mean, this is where everyone spends their time. Right here, right in the kitchen. So my philosophy would be do this with your split level so it doesn't feel like a split level anymore, because no one likes split levels. I mean, let's be honest, that and raised ranches, right? Let me see if other questions are coming through. The audio works this time. It's very clear, yep. Carolyn Eltsel, it's great seeing you in action. Good to see you, Carolyn. Tyson Casey, it's nice, but it's a tri-level. No, it's a 2-level house, but it's a dual level. It's basically a ranch-style home at this point because it's been adjusted away from a traditional split-level home where you would have this whole other feeling here. I mean, you still have the main entrance here, which is very much split level, but once you get in here, it's all beautifully built out. You don't have any more steps up, just all one-level living. The basement, which I have not shown you yet, totally finished. There's another suite in the basement, so if you have family members who you want to be close but not too close, this is the house for you. And I know everyone's kind of enchanted by wood-burning fireplaces, but guys, I've owned wood-burning fireplaces before. You don't ever use them because it takes forever for you to clean it and to cut the wood, and then you have to go and buy, what are we talking about over here? I got a huge stack of wood in the backyard. It takes me 37 years to get through it, right? I'm just saying, you guys should consider going gas. Like over here at 90, Marsh Road in Easton. So I'm really just pumped to have a live stream here without this thing booting us out. So basically it's happened the last 3 or 4 times I've tried here. How's everybody doing out there? Yesterday I was able to actually use my camera as a secondary source and walk you guys through the house. I would love to do that again right now. Really would. Really, really would. Where is he? Where did he go? I'm right here, dude. So it's currently, let's see. Is that right? 320, is that right? Somebody else here. I like it. 3:20 right now. We got about another 40 minutes, 41 minutes until this is open. The open house is over. I got a cool book. I mean, to me, this is one of the coolest things about this open house right here is the Connecticut 169 Club, which was gifted to me by Marty Potscotch, the writer. Signed it. Right? Pretty cool. And this is what I was saying. I wanted to look at Easton and see what it said here. All right, so as you guys know, I like to do the historical content here on the Discover Connecticut channel. First settled in 1757, Easton, along with neighboring Weston, was originally part of the town of Fairfield. Weston incorporated in 1787, followed by Easton in 1845. Today, Easton, which is on the National Register of Historic Places, remains relatively unchanged. There are no streetlights, malls, or mainstream shopping. There's no grocery store. Blink once and you'll miss the town, which consists of the post office and Greaser's General Store, with a gas station that predates World War II. Down the road, beyond Town Hall and the library, is Easton Village Market, where you can pick up a coffee or some of the best deli sandwiches around. Across the street is the Easton Fire Station, where every August a carnival is hosted by the fire department. This is a small town, and it's at its very best, very reminiscent of the Norman Rockwell days of a bygone era. Anyway, in the 17th century, farming began in this very rural area, but the middle of the 19th century began to fade as the Industrial Revolution began to take hold. The Easton of the 19th century was a much busier place in terms of commerce than it is today. Easton's mills were scattered around on the streams that powered the town's early economy. Cottage industries morphed into factories, wagons were supplanted by railroads, farmers sought larger farms in New York, Vermont, and in the Midwest, and Easton's mills had outlived their functionality shortly after the Civil War. The availability of jobs in nearby Bridgeport changed Easton's population. Anyway, so that's Easton, Connecticut for you guys. A little something there. Hello. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you.
If you guys want to grab a sheet and sign in real quick, you can do your thing.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy?
Yeah.
You guys from the area?
Yeah, close, Fairfield. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're
Awesome.
in Stanford right now, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you came out to see the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.
Perfect.
Totally redone, every single detail from bottom up. And yeah, this used to be a normal ceiling here. They love the fact that they opened it up.
Yeah.
Really makes it extremely unique.
I know, I love high ceilings.
This time we're looking at just.
You're along for the ride. I love it.
Support.
We all need support. Yeah, someone left a slice of that. Stays with the house. Just so you know. We're leaving that. You want to buy the house? You get the slice of pizza as well. See if there's any other questions about the house or about Easton, about real estate, about the economy that we're living in 2025. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to a productive year? I am. Who's on with me? 6 hours in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Sage Pup is here. Too open for me, Tyson said. I get it. Put the bathroom in there and make it a true open concept. That was Tyson. Guys, when you're here and you're broadcasting live, you're going to have a lot of people who have suggestions on how you can improve your property and maybe how they would expand or renovate said property. You know, this is a perfect place in my mind. You know, I've seen, I can't even tell you how many split levels, and they all feel like a split level. Actually, 2 have not. This one and my brother. My brother he turned a split level into a colonial. I should have filmed that entire process. That was genius. But that was another crazy time where they took a split and turned it into something completely different. But this to me feels like a ranch. It's not, you know, but it definitely feels like it because your entire living space is on this one floor. Totally love that. So anyway, how's everybody doing out there? Are you guys enjoying this new concept? Or hopefully this is something we can continue on where every day I could broadcast from a different location. And especially some cool little outside spot when the weather's a little better. Right now it's a little too cold, I'll be honest. I can't deal with it. She's hiding, she went to grab that slice.
Yeah, looks like it. I was gonna say, oh, it's got like, oh, that's a little rich.
Yeah, definitely note the
Nobody's lying down low anymore.
the kitchen, you know. I love that kitchen.
I love the kitchen.
Yeah, it's really something.
This would be, yeah.
Cabinets, I love white cabinets.
The microwave's so like hidden back.
I feel like that's how all microwaves are now.
Not bad.
Like inside the
sink.
yeah, the sink is really nice. And like kitchens are nice, but like they're not like my. You're not sold on a kitchen. No, kitchen is not my priority.
It's usually a priority for most people though, you're right.
Yeah, it really is. It's just not one of my topics.
I do like that it's all open to the kitchen though, so you can like you be here and then when you need to, you go hit the fridge.
Yeah.
How long you been in Stanford?
Hmm?
How long you been in Stanford?
3 years now?
Okay.
Yeah.
You living or renting?
We're renting.
Okay.
So.
It's a good time to get out of a rental, maybe. I mean, depends if you can find the right opportunity.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're starting to do right now, so.
They tell them what she's expecting.
Yeah, we're having a baby, so.
I'm so excited for you.
So that's why.
That is amazing.
Not a secret that I'm pregnant.
I guess even if it was.
So wait, when's the due date?
July.
Oh, so you're kind of running out of time for nesting and all that stuff.
Yes, yeah, so.
I know, I
it's
kind of like, yeah, I wanted to design a baby.
If it
shower
works,
so
it
bad.
works.
Oh man. How are you doing this like just weekends you're kind of going out and seeing things, or how are you doing it? So because you're working during the week and
Yeah, during the week at work, so we're just kind of starting to browse.
it makes sense. Do you have anybody helping you yet? Like an agent?
Not yet.
I'll just throw out there because of especially your scenario. I film everything. I actually have a show called Discover Connecticut where I highlight the communities, the small businesses, and the 400 years of history under our feet, and then also my real estate business. And so the concept is live every day from somewhere in Connecticut.
Okay.
But because of that, I have a lot of clients from different parts of the country, and I tell them, don't fly here. I'll go create videos of the properties you're interested in, send them to you. If you like it enough, then you go out and take a look with me.
Okay, yeah.
So it can save you a ton of time. I make some content in the process, but also it's like the videos are awesome. And you're like, this is better than me even going sometimes. You're like, wow, that's pretty cool. Put music in. Yeah, this over here has my actual cell phone on the bottom. And if you want to shoot me a text, what I could do is put an auto mail. So every time something new comes on, you'll know it's there.
Okay, cool.
And like I said, I'm proactive in the sense that I'll go out and do all that research for you if you don't have the time. Because you lose out on opportunities. You just, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and then I'm also, just a side thing, my father and brother are builders. I used to do it for 13 years, so I think like a builder.
Yeah.
So like if we're looking at something that needs work, we don't have to call a builder. I can tell you what it's going to cost. It saves you so much time. Like, yeah. Like for me, it's about how much more value can I offer, you know?
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is actually awesome. What is this called?
Yeah.
Oh, I never would have known.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice because like Edmund's right there, so you do get one.
You guys could see my head working on that one, you know? I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times I'm working with clients who have major life events going on, a new baby, someone who's not sick, not doing well, they're sick, and their mind isn't on the idea of buying and selling because they're focused on life. And this is when I think my services are an advantage over everyone else in the marketplace. No one else is offering, or even if they offer it, they don't produce really quality videos. Like, I create quality videos. I've been doing this for 6 years every day. And then my equipment is ridiculous. So on top of it, it's like you're getting the best quality video, cinematic. Sometimes there's funny depending on what's going on that day and how I'm feeling. My music is in there, so it's like you're not just looking at these, you know, bland videos. They're cool videos. Like, I should drop all those videos I make. That's why I said that. I think I'm gonna make these videos for my clients going forward. I just won't tell you who it's for. I'm just gonna drop it. Hey, this is a video of this property. It's a little weird because I'm putting videos out about somebody else's property and I'm marketing somebody else's listings, which is, I don't really want to do that. You know, this, what I do here is for my own properties. This is what makes my listings unique, is that I'm out here broadcasting from my, you know, my property that's currently on the market. So anyway, how's everybody doing out there? I hope you're having a great time. This is so cool that we are broadcasting. Yeah, the feed is not the best quality because I had to go like 4,000 kilobytes per second over where we should be, which is like 12. But at least we're live and we're not losing streams, frames. I kind of want to take the camera and just walk around the house, you know what I mean? That's my goal here, is to have camera B. Just today I don't have camera B, I left it at the house, unfortunately. You know, I gotta tell you, there's nothing better than finding out that people are having a baby and then helping them find the house of their dreams so the wife can nest and get ready for that baby. I've done this, 17 years of working with clients. Nothing makes me happier than seeing the smile on my client's face when we close. And so I know that they talk about it as like the American dream is to own a house. It really is. It really is a dream to own your own house. And hi, how are you? You come on in. And to be able to raise your family in it. You know, that's to me the most important thing you could ever hope for. How you doing? Good. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, no problem.
How are you? Yes, totally renovated from the bottom up. If you could quickly sign in, just grab a sheet, and then feel free to walk around if you have any questions I can answer for you. Hey, buddy.
Say hi.
Hey, bud. I like your hat. You got a cool hat.
It's very cool day today.
Yeah, it sure is. Picked a good day to go look at houses.
Yeah.
Just get bundled up.
I can have a copy?
Yes, please do. And over on the right, you see the one that's to the right with my picture on it. Just grab that so you have my contact info. If you have any questions, or if I could help you in any other way. Tongue twisted over here. You know, that's what happens when it's so cold.
Come here.
I think this is our first stream, clean stream here, which is great. Just checking to see if we have any other comments. I'm in the wrong feed. I'm actually on the Discover Connecticut feed, so it's just not the same as being on the Mark Pires channel, which is where we should have the most amount of people right now. Let me switch out here, go to a different channel. That'll help. Is that me right there? Nope. We're switching channels. Oh, more people coming in. I like it.
Oh, you took the stuff I left it here?
Yeah. Chris, this would be your responsibility.
Well, I left it there knowing that I would come back.
That you have to go through the kitchen.
Ah, thanks, Sage.
Did you see the whole poppy?
Sage is funny.
Yeah. Like, that's about the poncho corner.
Do you want to grab that slice, especially? I know you,
So yeah, pizza's actually one of my favorite foods. Right
is it?
now.
Pepe's is not too far away.
That's true.
Sally's. Now you guys got both in Stanford, right? Sally's and Pepe's, which is great. Yeah, I haven't been to the Pepe's in Stanford yet, but the Sally's I think it's better than the Fairfield one for some reason. I don't know.
I've never been to the Fairfield Sally's.
There's something wrong with I don't know, it just doesn't taste as good.
It doesn't taste like, it's all about the ovens.
I think it's the ovens. I think you're right. Yeah. And the amount of cheese they put on. In Fairfield, they sprinkle a little, and they're like, "That's our cheese." I'm like, "No, you put like Parmesan on there. It's like all tomato sauce."
Oh, that's not good.
Weird.
It's not the type of pizza for that.
Yeah, I want cheese. I want to feel a little of the melted cheese.
Yeah, especially
Yeah, we're in the same boat on that one. I got them thinking about the Pepe's Pizza now. Sally's. It's delicious. If you guys are into pizza, it's one of the best. I mean, New Haven pizza is well known. I mean, people talk about it. You should come and check it out. Although I could tell you, I make a pizza with this Bertello pizza oven better than all of them. Better than all of them. I got Pepe's. Wait till you try a Bertello. I think you guys could do that yourself. Bertello it. That's what I do. I like making pizza. Anybody else into making pizza at home? It's such a cool thing. The smell, you see the rising crust, the crispy pepperoni. You get to get the toppings and actually crisp them up the way you like them. You know, get a little onion, some peppers, and some sausage. It's basically a sausage and pepper sandwich on a pizza. I just blew your mind, right? Yeah, send it to me. I'll put it on the show. Okay. The video of me from the other camera source. See, we had the second camera. It was just here for a second. So I just put this song out a couple days ago called Welcome to My Show. And there's this line, I write the lyrics at the bottom of the page, bottom of the screen when I drop these things. And there's this one line that goes, I'm gonna roll into the raging waters. But the word is row. I listened to it like 10 times. I'm like, I think I'm saying row. I'm gonna row into the raging waters. I'm gonna fly into the raging wind. I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, the word is row, not roll. So I have to re-release that. Because row actually, rolling into the raging waters sounds really pretty cool, you know, poetically, but to row into the raging waters, oh. And there's a line in there that says, it's absolutely mind-blowing, some of the things that happen in the moment there, you know. But you should go listen to that song, very powerful. That's cooking, right? Yeah. I think I only said it like 74. Like it goes up to 90. So like you could really, 90? Yeah, I thought this is 70. It's 69, so it's just giving you a little. Yeah, please do. Yeah, make yourselves at home.
All right, Chris, are you done with that Rubik's Cube?
Are you Rubik's Cubing it? I think you go over and, like, there's a trick to that I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I heard there's a trick to it. Like, if you go over and then this way 4 times, like or something crazy, 13 times, it just solves.
Yeah, algorithm, he's got it.
Does he know it? Is there really an algorithm?
Yeah.
Towards the end.
At the end, there's one?
Yeah, the beginning, you kind of figure it out. Towards the end, you have to, like, know, like,
the
set it up this way, hold it this way.
Because you see people blindfolded and they're doing it like, how? But I think it's a turn and flip thing. If you do it a certain way, like I saw it TikTok video once. I was like, ooh! I went and tried to find a Rubik's Cube. I was like, that didn't work. You know they're always trying to get you to do stuff like that. And then you see commissioned for this creator on the bottom. Like, damn, he sold another Rubik's Cube.
All right. So it was a pleasure.
Yeah,
Nice meeting
awesome meeting you guys.
You have
Yeah.
your information. So thank
Awesome,
you.
and congratulations too. So excited for you. I hope we can work together. I'd love to. Get home safe, okay?
Thank you.
And I know I'll probably see you later at Sally's. No, I'm just kidding. Take care. So guys, we're official, right? We're here, we're in Easton. Running out of time here. I wanted to try to wrap this puppy up before, so like we're just doing this as like a formality, but paperwork, everything just moves too slow sometimes. And life moves so fast. All I could say is, and this is just my personal feelings, a good deal should always happen. Time shouldn't get involved. I want this done by this time and that done by that time, and there's no deal. Like that should never happen. Do you like a house? If you do, let's do a deal. I have a house I want to sell. This is what it's going to take in order for you to buy this house. Let's just do a deal. There's a way to really quickly understand how to buy and sell real estate. It's broken down to a simple formula. Houses sell for what someone's willing to pay and what a seller is willing to accept. That is it. There's nothing else beyond. So you got a buyer, he's only willing to pay X. If the seller is not willing to take X, they need Y, that deal doesn't happen. If the seller's willing to take X and the buyer is willing to pay X, we've got a deal. That's it. What the buyer's willing to pay, the seller's willing to accept. That's it. That's real estate. I just simplified it for you. Look, I'm not sure how deals get done. Deals fall apart because someone wants more. Someone's not willing to feel the sting. They actually say the best deals are when both people give. There's never, there's lots of deals where someone wins out and there's like this huge, massive win for the one party. But the best deals, but there's a little sting at the end for both sides. They did something they didn't want to. They gave up on something. They offered something to be included that they didn't want to. But these are very important details that you've got to kind of sift through. You don't want to lose a deal over a small thing. And the worst thing you could ever do is push someone who is loving and interested in your house away. You want to make sure you secure that deal. Like some of the people that came through were like so in love with the place. It's like, that's what you want. You want someone who's going to love the house to buy your house. You get someone who's just using it as like, it's just another investment opportunity for me or a property to throw into my portfolio. I don't know. You're probably never going to get the money you want. Those people don't value it. It's somebody who's going to see themselves in it forever. That person values it. So I think we basically had a successful live stream here. I should start breaking this down. I got to get to my new appointments. I got 5 more appointments. I'll take 50 more appointments if it means it's a client who's going to transact with me eventually. There's so many people who are like, I'm going to push my clients to do a deal. No, good deal should happen. A client needs to understand the deal they have in their hand. But I work with clients until the deal gets done. I have seen many in my 17 years where people in hindsight look back and be like, why didn't I take that thing I had in my hands? And you always want to take a bird in the hand in this business. You never want to put it out there and say, well, we'll get more or whatever, because it usually doesn't happen that way. It usually goes the opposite. What I've found is that as each week a house is on the market, it's a reduction in offers. The offers and the viewings, and if you get an offer, the prices just go lower and lower. What'd you think?
Yeah, we like it a lot. Yeah. It was done recently, it was renovated completely, like the house was rebuilt.
Yeah. So I always say, so my father and mother do the same type of thing. They live in a house and then they sell the house. But there's two thought processes. And when someone does that for a living, they either go into a project as a renovation, and so that it's all about the money they're going to spend in order to sell it, or they buy it to live in it because they love it, and then they're like, I think I'm going to sell. And you got the second one here, where they bought it and they were going to stay here for a long time. So there's all these other details, the fireplace, all these little really cool details that you wouldn't find in a house that's a flip. They do the cheapest. When you go buy a flip, it's the cheapest quality of products, and the labor, everything was done at the minimum so they can make the most profit. But someone like my client put in a lot of money because they loved the place and they wanted to make it really cool. And now they're going to try to find a new location to set up. So
even the bath fittings are so nice.
Yeah, the bathrooms are stunning. Yeah. So you wind up buying a whole different level of house when you find someone who's selling a house and has that mindset of love first. Instead of money, it's more about the love of the place. Like this right here was such a smart move to open the ceiling up for the 2-story living,
The high ceiling is always good,
And this is where everybody spends their time. So it's like perfect, the whole thing is just ideal. Where are you guys living currently?
We live in Norwalk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Norwalk, just close by to the Britain border.
Oh, nice. Are you renting or do you currently own?
Yeah, we own.
Okay. Well, it's a good time to be a seller.
We own a condominium.
Oh, okay.
So we are looking for a better school zone location.
I think he's growing up, so
Such a great location here for schools. I mean, you could find all the towns, I would say, in Lower Fairfield County are phenomenal. Fairfield's great, Easton's great, Darien, New Canaan, they're all great schools. But finding a house that you love is more important. Because the schools come along with that, but you need to find something you could really enjoy coming home to every day.
Because we want to buy a good one, like we don't want to rethink about it. Like we had to rethink about this house we bought right now after 4 or 5 years. We don't want to end up in the same situation.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd rather buy almost like your forever home.
That's what we are
20 when he's 22, you're still living here, like that type of thing, right?
We want him to like grow up in one house, like we remember for his lifetime. Like, he grew up in that house, so
That's awesome. What do you do for a living?
Yeah, I work for Priceline.
Oh, okay. So you're actually that's why Norwalk works out great for you. But this is easy commute.
The Costco, the Costco in Norwalk?
Yeah, right there.
Right
across the street next to like McDonald's, right? I've driven by that for so many years and was like, oh, there's Priceline right there, And Price Waterhouse Cooper right there is the same thing or no? Or is that one building next door? I think I saw that too.
Which one, sorry?
Price Waterhouse Cooper, I think it's called Price.
Not sure.
But I know Priceline being on the right there next to McDonald's, I've seen. Well, this is close though, as far as location.
Anything off the CD15 is nearby. You can get to New York wherever you want. CD15 is like close by.
Yes, so true. So true.
Like this location. And the college is nearby too.
So great, yeah. Would your goal be to sell that and buy something, or to use that as a rental afterwards and like?
We plan to rent it out so that.
So to keep it, and then one day it's got property. So smart.
We got it during COVID and.
Did you get it before the big bump in COVID? Good for you. Smart thinking, because the market got crazy, But that's why I always say, if you had to sell, you get more than you'll ever get for that. But if you could rent it and keep it, if you could pay that off with someone else's money, and then one day he's got a property that's just in Norwalk, it's a rental property, maybe one day he could turn that into buying a second one because you've got the equity from that property that's paid off. So you're thinking so smart for your family in the future.
That's what I want to do.
Great.
Well, hold on to that for a little longer. And see how our mom appreciates for some more time, and then.
Yeah, I think you're right. It will.
For the right time when we want to do.
And we see a lot of people going.
This house be rented out because I saw the entrance is separate. It's very nicely laid out for a rental property. Like if I build a door here
and block that off and having two separate. I think you may have an issue calling it a legal two-family. Like you wouldn't be able to call it a two-family, but because you own the property, you could rent the top floor to someone and then bottom to somebody else. Put a kitchenette downstairs or kitchen, but the town may not allow you to turn it into a two-family house. But it's one of those things. If it's like this and it's beautiful, and it is, and people are living here, people do that all the time. It's just probably not legal to do that. So hopefully in 20 years you're living here and not renting it. Or that type of thing, a house you find. But you're thinking right, you could buy a couple things and over the years you own property. It's really smart, really smart. Do you guys have a realtor you're working with currently?
Yeah, we have somebody.
Okay. Well, then I'll leave my pitch out, but at least you if you do have questions.
We'll remember your name.
Yeah, absolutely. And my info's there if you want to have them call me. All right, and get any other info.
Tell them to reach out to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. How long has this been in the market now?
3 days. Yeah, it just came out on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we have an offer we're trying to secure. Just the open house came so quick, so it may not be available. But I would say it's a beautiful place, and I'm not surprised. It's these types of houses don't last long, and when someone comes along and loves it, they buy it.
Sure.
But I'm glad you came to see it.
Showing us out. I mean.
Yeah. And right now we're just limited on inventory across the whole market. Like there's 6 houses in all of Easton. In Wilton, which is right by you guys, there's 8 houses on the market.
Yeah, it's very crazy. Like not many are coming in the market at all.
Yeah.
They're waiting for something to open up and build them. But that's it's a near move for us. But something is coming up that something we like.
It's so hard. I met someone the other day. Their house is more probably like the 1.7, 1.8 range, but they're thinking about it because there's just nothing on the market. I said, you put it on for 1.7, 1.8, you may get $2 million in this market. You just don't know because everyone's fighting for property.
Yeah, there's bidding going on as well.
A lot of multiple bids. That's why it's smart to try to secure something before it gets crazy, which I understand that perspective from the buyer side for sure.
Sure. Anyway, thank you for
Pleasure to meet you, okay? Best of luck with everything, okay? Bye, buddy. Take care. Where's his hat? Oh, you got your hat. Make sure mommy puts that cool hat on you. I'll see you, okay? Best of luck in your search. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye, buddy. All right, so we're officially, I guess, almost wrapped up with the open house. Been live for 51 minutes. Not a bad live stream. I wasn't able to go live last night because I'm working on something that you may know of as Batmark versus Supermark. It's like almost done, guys. Well, not really. Just the first edit, which is the zoom in, zoom out editing. I still have to do voiceover work. I still have to do other character work. I'm considering filming myself on screen as Alfred to figure that out, see if I can even do it. But that would be funny, right? Alfred, and then all of a sudden, yes, Master Bruce, right? And so we're going to look into that a little bit. That's going to be re-released very soon, very, very soon. Let's see who's on with me. Sprouts and Trader Joe's. I got Sig here. I got Sage. I got Virginia. Trish Killian. Tyson Casey kicking it with us. I'm loving it. Barella's here. It's a good day. It's a good day. I'm going to quickly check out Facebook and see if anybody's on with us on Facebook right now. Are we live? Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, Sig Sauer, thank you so much for your donation. Guys, when you've got family and friends that support you, like Sig Sauer and Andrea Neal and S. Coop and Trish, Barella, these people are there as a support system for the Discover Connecticut and the Mark Pires show. I think we're running out of power on the DJI, my follow system. It's going to stop any second now. You guys would be like, what happened? It was following Mark and then he's no longer on screen. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if these things are interesting for people. I'm filming at 4K right now. So yeah, you're watching at 1080p at like super minimal bit rate, but you got a perfect stream today. I will go through this and see if there's any advice I gave, any information that's good in order to create an episode of Discover Connecticut about 90 East, in Easton here in 90 Marsh, and then talk about what are we going to do this week. Tomorrow, it's Monday. We need new listings. I need new buyers so we could create content for you. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, I'd love to be on Discover Connecticut, or I don't want to be on, but I want my search to be on Discover Connecticut. I want to tune in and hear how Mark's doing today with his content creation of the properties I'm interested in. So I really want to start broadcasting like from everywhere, go live, just push live. Doing a walkthrough at this house for a client, So we'll see. I am going to wrap this puppy up though. We're at 55 minutes and a second here. Perfect stream today. So happy about that. 30 frames per second. That was the intended amount of frames per second. It's a good day when you get 30 frames, So is somebody else? All right, so I was saying earlier, I've got to get to Norwalk. I've got a rental on the market in Norwalk. Crazy activity there. And I just want to talk to you guys about something that I think is an issue. This is a requirement going forward, that anytime someone comes into my open houses or I meet them, I have to give them this first. If I meet someone outside and all of a sudden real estate comes up, I got to give them this before I could talk about real estate. It's freaking mental, okay? First of all. So this is a new thing. It sucks because I had one lady sit here for 20 minutes reading this one by one instead of looking at the house. Let them look at the house. If they like it, they can get to this point. So that's one thing I have a problem with. The other thing is when you've got a rental listing. All this documentation, you have to get people to sign a listing agreement or a tenant buyer agreement to go look at a listing. And so now you're spending 15 to 20 minutes to fill out this entire document, all the different documents, so you could forward it to them to sign off on so then they can look at the property that you have on the market. Really? And then you have 50? So how are you supposed to do it? My manager was like, just bring the couple, this doc and that doc and maybe, but still it's so obnoxious. So I think I have to take a new philosophy. What I'd heard, and I don't know if this is true, that you could have an open house like this and you just give out these things. You'd have to assign people to deals to go look at your listing. I'm gonna just bring this document and say, look, take a walk through, I'm here. If you like it, I got a full listing packet or a buyer packet here, tenant packet. Let's fill it out, let's get this offer into the landlord. Is that person real? Did they really just do that? I think we have one more showing. Maybe not. All right. The sooner I start wrapping things up, shutting off lights, the quicker I can get out of here and get to my appointments in Norwalk. So remember this is now I have to break all this gear down. You know what I mean? This is my other camera or my microphone or camera stand, tripod. I had it all set up and ready to go. Just didn't have my iPhone, my second iPhone. So I guess that's basically it, guys. We've done it. It's over. The feed, the stream. I hope to see you guys tomorrow or possibly later. Oops, what is going on? I think the battery's dead. I'm at 8% right now. No, good. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for kicking it with me. Happy Sunday. We're here. This is the first Sunday of 2025. This is going to be a banner year. I have massive plans this year in order to just have the killer year, 2025, okay? This is the decade of all decades, 2020s, right? But we're in the midway half. It's like the quarter century shuffle. That's what we're gonna call it, the quarter century shuffle. This is my second quarter of a century. People don't think in those terms, but I do. My second quarter of a century. Born in 78, so 2000 was my first quarter. And here we are, 2025. That's pretty cool stuff. I told my dad, I was like, you're in your fourth quarter of a century. He's like, I never thought about that before. It's kind of cool. Experienced 2 quarter centuries so far, 2000 and 2025. And I'm making 2025 a ridiculous year, real estate-wise, everything else. So make sure you keep me in mind if you want to buy or sell, because we're going to dominate this year. All right? Look, I would have had this thing out there. This one follows me too. It's just not as good as that one. And just wait till about Tuesday or Wednesday, 2-camera shoot. I think if this works the way I have in my mind of it working, I'm gonna have a similar tracking vibe going on with my other gear, my other camera. And I'm walking around, it's switching back and forth, or maybe I throw my little screen on the thing so you see me too, so it's like triple. I got a lot of ideas, okay? Most important thing is that you need to be here in order to see them. It's crazy stuff going on here, Discover Connecticut channel. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Hope to see you later. It is officially 4 o'clock. Open house. It's over. Did we sell it? Stay tuned. I will loop you in later. Can't fill you in, but this open house didn't even need to happen, okay? That's all I'm gonna say is let's see if it's a wrapperoo or not. Gonna shut off the fireplace over here as well. And that's awesome. Guys, look, that thing just went off. How awesome is that? It just died on us. All right, I appreciate you guys. Let me bring this over. Oh, it's still stuck. Oh, maybe it didn't go over. Critical low battery. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, we know about the critical low battery. Thanks. Let's just wrap it up now, okay? Guys, thank you so much. Gonna pack up all my gear, get to Norwalk. Gotta get a tenant in. I'm renting that sucker out as well. And tomorrow, let's get some more business, guys. Who's listing? Who's selling? Right? Oh, goodness. All right, this is about to die on us anyway. See you guys later. It's Mark Pires, Discover Connecticut, here in Easton, Connecticut at 90 Marsh. And 2 successful open houses, but the first successful stream we had here. And we'll see if we need to do any more or not. Stay tuned. I will see you later. Have a great